Hello and welcome to Horror Crime Channel. Here we use pictures to tell story of events that occur in the past or a breaking news. So always tune in. You can learn one or two things. A man was beaten and unalived in a 7-Eleven parking lot by a crazy cannibal who was later found biting the skin off of his face, eating his ear, and eating his eyeball, according to the police. Just off the Las Vegas Strip, police discovered 29-year-old Colin Check kneeling over the man's severed head and covered in blood. He has been charged with murder. According to his arrest report, the homeless guy told police he used his teeth to eat the victim's eyeball and ear. On Wednesday, 1st May, Check appeared in Las Vegas Justice Court, where he displayed strange facial expressions, and his attorney contended that his client was too insane to be tried. At 4:44 a.m. on Sunday, witnesses reported seeing Check tackle a man named Kenneth Brown in court records to the ground. They then dialed 911. In addition to pacing in front of the company, screaming and appearing psychotic, he was banging Brown's head on the concrete. According to police, Brown was unalived by Check by repeatedly hitting his head on the concrete, which left him with significant brain injuries. Located at 1100 S Las Vegas Boulevard, the 7-Eleven parking lot is close to Little White Chapel and the well-known Haunted Museum. At 5:33 in the morning, a second 911 call was made, reporting that the same man was at a nearby bus stop eating the face of the male on the ground. When the police showed around 4 minutes later, they were startled to discover that Check had biological matter and blood on his hands, mouth, face, and clothing. Brown had lost both his left eye and ear, was unconscious, and was bleeding profusely from his head. Authorities claimed that when Check was questioned what had happened, he gave a blank stare and remained silent while kneeling on the ground next to Brown's head. Brown was declared unalive when they arrived at the hospital, while Check was admitted because he was going in and out of consciousness. Later on, Check admitted to detectives that he was homeless and that something had been possessing him for 5 nights in a row. He said that Brown attacked him and that a higher power assisted him in winning because he believed he was up against a shapeshifter. He informed authorities that voices in his head urged him to kill a man named Drake, but he didn't know him and believed it was Brown. Check claimed to be tweaking as well. Who would have believed this story? But then this is the reality. Do we call it cannibalism or an evil possession? And that brings us to the end of the report, brought to you by Horror Crime Stories. Please support our channel, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications to know when we post new stories and events that occur. Thank you for always stopping by, and remember, be vigilant and stay out of crime.